So we come to our mat with our feet hip-width distance apart. Remember, you can put your hands right on your hip bones here. Point your fingertips towards your feet. Okay? And your feet should be right under your fingertips. That's your hip-width distance. Okay, then we're going to square the feet. Make sure the feet are very engaged with the earth. So press through your big toe mounds. Now press the outer edges of the heel, inner edges of the heel, little toe mounds. All four of those points are in contact with the earth. Lift your toes, spread them out, and bring them back down. So we have a nice solid base of support here, starting with the feet, and then we start to draw energy up through the legs. The knees even move up. We have the hips over the ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over the shoulders, and the palms face forward. So the heart is open and we have lots of room to breathe here. Now just take a moment to be aware of how you're feeling, and then start to smooth out your breath. And now, even after just a few breaths, take a moment to see how you're feeling now. We're going to make sure we're doing diaphragmatic breathing. So go ahead and place your hands on your belly with your middle fingers, typically that's the longest ones you have, touching here. Okay, they're gently touching. Now exhale, draw your belly button towards your spine. As you inhale through your nose, send the breath all the way down. Expand the belly and your fingertips will come a little apart, and then exhale, belly button to spine through the nose. Inhale through the nose. So we don't want the chest, we want the belly. And every once in a while you might want to check back and see that that's happening. All right? So let's do that diaphragmatic breath. You can leave your hands on your belly if you want, or bring them down by your side. We're going to take a nice deep exhale, exhale. Nice balanced breath here. A nice slow count of 4 as we inhale through the nose. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. And we take a little pause here and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a little pause. Make sure it's going into the belly as we inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And now one more, just to yourself, nice and smooth. And then gently close or just defocus your eyes for a moment and see if you can feel a sense of calm from the breathing. And that's something you can do anytime during the day, right? All right, so let's turn the palms out, keep the feet grounded, and inhale, drawing the arms up. Remember, we're keeping the shoulders away from the ears. So we stop anywhere along the line with the arms that our shoulders are telling us to. Draw your palms together and exhale, hands to heart. And let's do that again. Inhale. And exhale. Did you remember your diaphragmatic breathing? Inhale. And last time, exhale. All right, we're going to take a moment to just shake things out. and take the feet slightly wider than hip width distance apart, okay? And start to open the shoulders and equal out the spine. So bend the knees and hips slightly, take your arms long, exhale, round forward, we call this the cat, and then taking the arms way back, shine your heart up into cow. Cat, cow. So we're doing great things for the spine here and for the shoulders as well. The breath is moving. Exhale as you round forward. Inhale as you open back. And the next time your hands are forward, press your palms together. Bring your hands to your heart as you extend through the legs and shake it out, inhaling and exhaling. All right, we're going to do a little more spinal movement, and then we're going to be also doing seated movements like this. Okay, so we're going to just start to move side to side here. Left hand down, gently on your leg, right arm up by the ear. Okay, again, shoulder not by the ear. Okay, and just tilt gently to the left. Bring it back. Left arm up, right hand down, tilt. So the hand is just so gentle on the leg it can slide down. And you're just going to continue moving side to side. Notice how the side is opening and work with whatever is available for you. So maybe it's going a little deeper each time. Maybe it's staying in the same place. You're working with your body. We definitely want to keep the feet planted here. We don't want the right foot coming up as we tilt to the left, because then that's not much of a side bend, is it? Okay, next time you're over to the left, stay here. Now watch what happens. Think about your core. Watch what happens as you slide your left arm up parallel and press the left fingertips away. Okay, that probably called on the core a little bit more. Take your arms up, right hand down, tilt to the right. Turn your right palm up, and notice your core as you draw the right arm parallel to the earth and press the fingertips away. Inhale and exhale, hands down. Shake things out. Okay. Was there a question? Oh, okay. Are we all good now? Yeah. All right. Okay. So we're just going to keep the feet the way they are and twisting from the waist, just a little gentle side to side. Left hand goes to the front of the body as you twist to the right. Right hand goes to the front as you twist left. Just a little bit, because we'll be doing more of this when we come down. And then just gently start to come center. Now we're going to work on something to strengthen the legs here called chair pose. Okay, yay. All right. So we want the feet hip width distance apart, okay? This will not typically throw you off balance if you feel happier having your chair nearby, but we're going to work on not needing the chair, and just going into our chair pose as far as we can without needing anything. Does that make sense? So I could say, okay, I'm going to hold on here and I'm going to bend this far. Okay, I would rather you not hold on and bend this far. So that's where we're headed with this. So we're squaring off the feet, right? Back to the four corners of the feet. The chest is going to stay pretty lifted here. Start to send your hips behind you and bend at the knees. Okay, and wherever you feel like your chest is starting to fall forward, stop. Okay, yeah, you'll feel it in your heels. You notice how I just rocked back? We want to be Now a little more weight in the heels and take the arms up to shoulder height. And then press through the legs and bring the hands down by your side. So we're going to do that again. Okay, some of you will be going deeper in your chair. Some of you will be going less deep. And up. Remember, this is not what we want to do here, right? We want to keep the chest lifted. Use those legs. Anybody feel your legs yet? Starting to feel them? This is really a very good strength builder for the legs. And bring it up. All right, let's shake everything out. Whew. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to be working our way down. If you're going to sit in a chair instead of on the mat, just go ahead and have a seat in your chair. Remember, in the chair, you're always sitting at the edge, feet firmly planted under you, spine is long. Okay, this is not what we use the chair for. Okay, so the rest of us, if you're not sitting in a chair, bring your arms up, inhale, bend your knees and hips, bring your fingertips down, step back with your right leg, bring the knee down, step back with your left leg, bring the knee down, and sit off to the side. Okay? All right, here we're finding seated mountain pose. So what I was just talking about in the chair, we're going to do on the mat as well. The hips are even, right? Your weight is evenly distributed between your sit bones. Your spine is long, okay? Your feet are flexed. So if you're on the chair, your feet are equally on the floor. And if you're on the mat, your feet are flexed just as though you were standing on the floor. Okay, everybody, arms out by your side. Imagine there's a feather on top of your head. Exhale, remember diaphragmatic breathing. Inhale, float the arms up, palms are up. Reach long with the spine. That feather is still on top of your head, it hasn't moved. Turn your palms out, and as you exhale, press the crown of your head into that feather and lengthen your spine. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Inhale. Crown of the head presses into the feather. The spine lengthens even as the arms come down. All right, and now just shake your legs out. Seated, wherever you're seated, shake your legs out, shake your arms out, move around. Okay. We're going to be going side to side now. So if you're on the mat, you can keep your legs straight. If you're comfortable crossing them, cross them. Left hand down, right arm up. Inhale, keep your hips grounded as we tilt to the left. Now we're not pressing into that left hand. Here we go. Right fingertips down, left arm up, tilt to the right. Your right hand is gently touching the mat. It's not supporting your body. What is supporting you? Your core. Yep. Let's take it back over to the left and back over to the right. And now from here, we're going to make some circles. So take it over to the left and then draw your arm forward, out, and around. So you're making a big circle with your right arm. Okay, in the chair it looks like this. Big circle, whether you're seated. Yep. And if your legs start to bother you because they're crossed, take them straight. Now the next time you're over to the left, stay here. Let's try floating that left arm up again. Arms overhead, over to the right. Stay here and make your circles now with the left arm. Yes. The next time you're over to the right, stay there, float your right arm up, press the fingertips away, come on up, and bring your hands back down. Okay, if you're sitting cross-legged, change the cross of your legs. We're sitting with a long spine, okay? The hips are grounded, they're staying grounded. We're twisting from the waist, okay? So let's go ahead and just, before we even lift the arms, we're going to take the ribs away from the hips and gently twist to the right. Take your left hand outside your right leg. Your right hand is behind you, okay? Yep, in the chair, it's the exact same thing. It looks like this. Now we're going to take it to the left. The right hand's outside the left leg. The left hand is behind, and come center. All right, now we can add arms to that, okay? If you don't love the arms, I think everybody will be fine with arms, but you could always go back to what we just did. Now lift your arms up, lengthen through the spine. Inhale, twist to the right, bring your hands down. Lift the arms up, twist to the left, bring the hands down. Okay, so it's up, twist, up, twist. And we're twisting from the torso here. Up, twist, up, twist. Now the next time you're twisted over to the right, whether on the mat or in your chair, stay here. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, move a little deeper into the twist if that's available to you. Turn your gaze toward your right shoulder. Now, untwist. Come to the left. Put more length in your spine and twist. Turn your gaze to your left shoulder. Yes, looking good. And come back to center and shake it out. All right, we're going to do some really fun core work. Everybody ready for core? Okay, if you're not even, get yourself even first. All right, so if you're on the mat, bend your knees, put your feet on the mat, okay? And you guys, from down here, are going to cross your arms over your chest and go down and up. Keep going down and up, and I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, remember, long spine, you're moving into core engagement. In the chair, we've got our good, strong, seated mountain position here, crossing the arms, and we're going forward and up. Now, what happens when you go forward? You engage your core. It stops you, right? We're not going forward and up. We're using the core. Is this making sense? Everybody good? Forward and up. All right, now we're going to add some arms, which will really increase the amount of work that we're doing, okay? All right, so in your chair, just keep going forward and up for a moment. On the mat, your arms are crossed, and you're going to lean back, open your arms, cross them again, and come up. Lean back, open the arms, cross them, and come up. And that's what you're doing. Okay? In the chair, you're going to do the same thing. Cross, lean back, open, cross, and up. I want everybody to just pay attention. When you open your arms, what does your core have to do? It has to really kick in, right? So that's why we're doing this. Lean back, cross. You can do it seated in a chair or seated on the mat, okay? It's a lot. It's a lot of core work. And one more time, lean back, open the arms, cross, and sit up. Let's shake everything out. Inhale and exhale. All right, that was nice, but that was, we still have obliques to do, Okay, so for the obliques, we're going to cross, let's just start with the arms crossed, whether you're on the mat or a chair. Okay, lean back, twist to the right, come center and up. Lean back, twist to the left, come center and up. Everybody okay here? Okay, so let's lean back, twist to the right. See what happens if you open the arms, bring them back, center and up. Lean back, twist to the left, open, take them back, cross, center and up. If you start getting fatigued or uncomfortable, you can leave out the opening the arms. We're twisting, open, in and up. Twist and open, cross, come up. Twist and open, cross, come up. We're almost done. We all typically start to the right, so the next time you go to the left, you'll probably be even. Twist, twist till you're even, and come up. Now, if you're in the chair, just straighten your legs. Everybody shake everything out here. Inhale and exhale. All right, are we good? I think we've been working on our water wheel. So if you're on the mat and you're comfortable, lay down on your back. 2 feet to the mat, right knee in, point up, flex down, keep going. Okay. In the chair, you're going to move your hip around in a circle like this. Now the next time your right knee is in, hold it in, flex your right foot, flex out, point up, knee in, out and up and in. And the next time your right knee is in, hold on to your hamstring, your right hamstring with the right hand, and take the right leg out to the side and back to center. Okay, whether you're on your back or the chair, it's out to the side and back to center. Yep. All right, now pause at center, okay, and take your left hand outside of your right, what is that, your thigh, outside your right thigh, okay. Take your right arm out to the right if you're on the mat, or if you're in the chair, just start to draw your right knee across your body. Everybody, it's right knee drawing a little bit across the body. Now, come back to center, extend your left leg, and take your knee farther across. If you're in a chair, cross your right thigh over your left. That's the best way to do this. And then look toward your right. All right, let's come on back to center. Flex your right foot and bring your right ankle across your left thigh. Okay? And then bring your legs in towards you and move around. This is really going to open the hip. Okay? So you could be doing the same thing in a chair. If this is too high, you can do it from down here and then just take your body forward and move around. Yeah. Oh, nice little hip opening, everybody, right? Come back to center, bring 2 feet to the mat and let your knees gently open and close. We'll do the same series on the left. Left knee in, point up, flex down. We're making a circle with the left leg. Knee in, point up, flex down. All right, now pause. Flex your left foot, flex out, point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in. The next time your left knee is in, hold on to your hamstring and take that left leg out to the left and back to center. Now come back to center. Put your right hand outside your left thigh. If you're on the mat, extend your left arm out from the shoulder. If you're on the chair, just hold on. Take that left knee a little across the body here. Come on back to center. Extend your right leg. Or if you're in a chair, you're just going to cross your legs. And if you're on the mat, you're going to let that left knee come more to the right. And everybody look to the left. As you come back through center, flex your left foot, take your left ankle across your right thigh, draw your legs in, or in the chair you're leaning forward, and everybody's moving around, getting a nice motion in the hips here. Yeah. It's good to do this hip work every single day, right? So work on it. Make sure you work on releasing your hips in some way every day. All right, release, unwind, 2 feet to the mat. Even this is opening the hips, right? Releasing the hips. Let the knees open and close. And then come back to center. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to be coming to hands and knees. Tabletop. So remember, your hands could be on the seat of a chair. I would suggest seat rather than back of the chair. And I'll show you more detail about that in a second. You can also have your hands on a wall and step back from the wall. We're going to raise the right leg, make sure the hips are still square, and raise the left arm. Okay? Hands on the chair, your back like this, raise the right leg, left arm. And everybody bring the hand and foot or knee back down. Here we go. Left leg comes up. Feel your core engage. It has to, so you can float your right arm up. And bring it down. All right, let's try that one more time on each side. Right leg, left arm. We're balancing here. Opposite arm, opposite leg balance. And bring it in. And left leg, opposite arm, opposite leg balance. And bring it in. From here, come into child's pose. So on the chair, you can just sit and melt forward on the mat. Bring your big toes together, your knees wide apart, and fold forward here. This is a big stretch for the hips. If your hips don't feel ready, just keep your hips farther away from your heels. Okay, it becomes a bigger stretch for the back and a really nice stretch for the back if you walk your hands long in front of you. Okay, even on the chair, you can do the same thing. Walk your arms down. And then walk your hands up. Okay, we're going to come to downward facing dog now. So from your child's pose on the mat, come into your inverted V, downward facing dog. On your chair, it's like this. Everybody's in down dog here. And we're going to bend one knee and then the other. Give those feet a nice little massage. Press your heels toward the earth. Press one heel down and hold. And switch, other heel down and hold. And then press both heels. And walk your feet towards your hands. Okay, then bend the knees and hips. Bring your forearm forearms to your thighs, touch your palms together, press through the feet. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, mountain pose. All right, and we'll shake it out a little bit. Is everybody good here? Are we good? Let's see how the legs feel about mountain pose now. They're a lot warmer. I mean, not mountain pose. I meant chair. Okay, we'll start out in mountain pose, but we're going to try our chairs again. So the feet are hip width distance. Everybody with me here? Okay, mountain pose. We start out in mountain pose. Okay, and start to send the hips back. Remember, keep your chest lifted. And then when you get to your point, just take your arms forward and bring it up. Did you notice your ankles have a lot of work to do in the chair pose also? This is just so good for the whole lower body. Chair and up. Okay, and let's do that one more time. Chair. Sit as deep as you want, but don't let your chest drop forward. And up, and shake those legs out. All right, inhale and exhale. Okay, so we're going to work on our balance now. Okay, you can do this sun and moon pose seated. It's very simple seated, but if you're doing it standing and you just want to have the chair near you, that's great too. All right, so let's square off the feet. Okay, so the feet are in good contact with the earth. The legs are hip width distance apart. Okay, the mind is calm. We're smoothing out the breath here. Inhale and exhale. Now we want to find a spot that isn't moving and focus on that. Okay, all right. So we're going to start with the right leg. You can have either chair, a hand on the chair. If you're using the chair, it's a very light touch. We're not leaning into the chair like a, okay. Left hand to the left hip, right heel comes up. Rebalance yourself and start to float that right foot off the mat. Remember, if this doesn't feel comfortable, you can lightly touch your hand to a chair, or you can leave your toes pointed on the mat. And if you're falling in and out of balance, that's great, okay? We want to do that. So take your right leg to where it's going to go, and then bring your left arm up. Okay? Remember, the focus is very important. And release. Okay, we're going to try that on the other side now. So the left heel lifts, we rebalance, focus the eyes, see about floating that left knee up, okay, to some point, and start to take the right arm up. Now, if you're using the chair for balance, just go back to taking your left arm up, and then take your right arm up when you're ready. And release, shake it out. All right, any questions about that? Okay, we're going to move into it more smoothly. Some of you have been doing sun and moon for a very long time. I want you to just play with your sun and moon. You can do this, you can take your arms out, you can play around, okay? The rest of us are going to take it in stages again. So you can rest your right hand gently on the chair or not, okay? And we're going to, we'll do hands to hips. Right heel up, right knee, left arm, right fingertips point down. So in sun and moon, typically one side is long from the fingertips to the foot. Yep, and then release. And we'll try that on the other side. Left heel, left foot comes up, whatever you're comfortable with. It could be here, it could be here, it could be here, and then right arm up. And release. All right, everybody do that one more time on your own. Wherever you went with that, okay? Right foot, right leg, left arm. It could be here. Wherever you went. And bring it down. And left leg, right arm, wherever you went. All right. And then come back to standing. 2 feet solidly on the earth. Everything lined up in our mountain pose. And feel your breath moving through. And if you can defocus or even close your eyes, just notice if you feel any movement in the body. You know, after that balancing, how does that feel? And then let's shake things out. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to do a fun couple of poses with wide legs. So step your legs wide. They're wider than mat with distance. So you might have to turn to the side and face sideways, and that'll be fine. Your toes are facing out. Toes are out. Your legs are at least mat width distance apart, but even wider is better, okay? And put your hands on your hips, square the feet, and bend the knees. Notice that the knees are going right over the toes. Now you can do this with one hand on a chair, and it doesn't look like anybody is doing that. That's fine. All right, so we're going to add some arms here. When we take our arms up and out, we look like a 5-pointed star. 5-pointed star. And then when we bend the knees and bring the elbows toward the waist, we call this moonflower. We straighten back up into 5-pointed star and moonflower. Yes, so we really want those knees to be going out over the toes, not buckling in. All right, so pay attention to that. 5-pointed star to moonflower. I told you this would be fun, right? 5-pointed star to moonflower. Now we're going to go 5-pointed star, bend the knees, bring the arms down, cross the right arm in front of the left, exhale, and as you inhale, open the arms, sunburst. Bend the knees, left arm in front of right, inhale, open the arms, sunburst. So here we go. Sunburst, right arm in front, sunburst, left arm in front, sunburst, right arm in front, sunburst, left arm in front, and one more time, sunburst right, and sunburst left. All right, we're going to bring the hands to the hips, heel toe the feet together, get the legs close, back close together, wiggle around, scan your body from head to toe, see if anything feels like it wants to move or shake around. We're going to be headed down to the mat or to the chair, okay? So come to the top of your mat, take a few breaths, or stand in front of your chair. Get the breath back under you. Inhale, float the arms up. Now we're going to fold forward from the hip creases here. With a long spine, bring the hands to the legs and let them walk down as much or as little as you want. So you could be here, you could be here. Okay, if you're coming all the way down to the mat, bend your knees and hips, step back. You can do a down dog here. If you're coming to the chair, do another down dog in the chair, at the chair. Okay, and then if you're coming to the chair, just come and sit down. If you're in down dog, bring your knees down and sit off to the side. Take your legs forward. We're going to do a nice soft forward fold here. So let's shake things out a little bit here. You're still in your good seated position with your hips at the edge of the chair here. Extend your legs, everybody. Gently float the arms up and gently melt over your legs. And bring it up. Okay, bend your knees and lay down onto the earth. I'll show you the chair version in a moment. We're going to extend the right leg and both arms and draw the right knee in. Okay. Here it is. Okay, bring it down. Extend the left leg and both arms and draw the left knee in. All right, on the mat, extend both arms and both legs and draw both knees in. In the chair, extend and fold forward. All right, everybody release, bring the feet back to the mat, let the knees open and close. Good, now we're going to work the wrists, the hands, okay? So go ahead and take your arms out, extend wide through the fingers, wiggle the fingers into a gentle fist, give them a nice wiggle. Extend again, wide through the fingers, gently wiggle. Extend wide through the fingers, gently wiggle, and from a gentle fist, rotate the wrists one direction and the other. This is really helpful to do several times a day if you type a lot or your wrists hurt in any way. All right, bring your hands down by your side. And you're going to turn your head slowly side to side. All right, bring your head back to center. Scan your body once again. See if anything needs to shake around, move around. We're finding our final relaxation position. So on the mat, just align everything. Your knees could be bent or your legs could be straight. In the chair, you sit back. This is the most important thing we do in our practice. Coming into final relaxation, giving the body a chance to absorb the benefits of all the work you just did. All right, so find a spot where you don't feel like you have to move for a little bit. Okay? All right, in your final relaxation position, hands are down by your side. If you're on the mat or on the chair, everybody's nice and relaxed. Now, think about that diaphragmatic breathing again. Inhale through the nose. Send that breath deep into the belly. Feel your belly expand. And then slowly exhale. Let it all go. And now we just let the breath move in and out. We're not controlling it. It's just moving on its own. Either defocus or close your eyes and just be. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Allow your breath to deepen. Gently invite movement back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you inhale, stretch everything long. Exhale, draw your knees in. If you're seated, just start to come back up. And find your way over to a side as you head back up to a nice, easy seat. Turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit. Thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste. Okay.